Hello, welcome to my boat. Right, welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to go on a bit of an adventure. I've been quite scared of the Corryvreckan since I've been around this area. So I was chatting to my friend David, and he was like, right, I'll bring you through there. So why miss the opportunity? So my friend David, he's on that boat there. It's a Moody. Not too sure what model, so we'll go out on that today. Quite excited. We're going with the tide, so we're leaving in 20 minutes, half an hour, and then hopefully it'll be quite good. I've got my parents and Jen joining us tomorrow, and then we'll do a little bit of sailing with them, but parents not really sailors, so it'll have to be perfect weather, but forecasters saying there's zero wind, so that'll be good fun. We just motor around, maybe get the sails up, but it's been like this now for the past three and a half weeks. As you can see, Scotland's meant to be cold, not too nice. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I think we've had 3, maybe 4 days of wind in the past month.
Yeah, look at the soundings there. 49, there's 116, 127, 130s, 104s, suddenly go up to 29. So that's what creates the standing wave.
Oh yeah.
So you've got the whole force of the Atlantic comes in and hits basically an underwater cliff. And that's what makes that upwave. The guy who
Everyone, so just out at the minute with David, and the marina's back over there somewhere, probably about 4 or 5 miles away, and not really enough wind to sail. As you can see here, we've got the dreaded Corryvreckan, but it's looking nice today. David was just talking about some of the depths of the water. It goes from 150 metres down to 80 odd. Absolutely lovely day. I'll show you some footage on here in a minute of how this looks at some other times, but it's a very treacherous place. So it's a bit too scared to come through here on my boat, and I was having a conversation with David the other day, and he said he'd bring us through on the next time he was available. So here we are, quite excited. But you can see, absolutely gorgeous day, unless you're a sailor and want to put your sails up. Give us a wave, mate. What boat is this? What model? Moody?
Moody 31.
Moody 31.
One built in 1985 in Swanwick, when they built Moody's properly.
When you move. So this is right in the middle of the Corryvreckan now, because we came through slack tides, which is the safest time. It's you can see a couple of the eddies in the water down here, and turning the boat a little bit, but no big whirlpools or anything like that. But David was just saying, in about 20 minutes, half an hour time, this is not a very nice place to be. I'll show you. Oh, is this it here?
Changing, yeah.
So this is where normally that big wave would be?
Yeah. So we come up to the pinnacle, which on the chart depths we've got 28 metres, goes down to 100, 120.
So from
you can imagine what's hitting this.
28 metres to 120.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lo and behold.
So you can see the difference there. How long do you reckon it'll be before that big standing waves?
If it starts, I mean, mountainous, it depends on the weather conditions, the wind and so on.
Oh yeah.
So it won't be a massive one on a day like today. But and it then starts to kick up its own wind, and so, which is extraordinary. But normally I wouldn't be venturing on this side.
Stay over the Jordan side. You can see over there, Jenny boat charters. So that's a charter boat which goes out from Craobh Marina, where we're based, and it brings people out here to see it at all states of tide. A couple of people with their sails up.
And then encounters the steep face of the pinnacle, causing a massive upwelling surge of water to rise to the surface. On a flood tide, this surge meets swells entering the gulf from the west and creates standing waves up to 9 meters high. These are not like normal waves, as they form directly over the pinnacle, standing still and breaking heavily. Whirlpools are also formed over the pinnacle and throughout the gulf as opposing water columns shear, and these can be up to 50 meters wide. In a well-found boat, the Gulf can be safely navigated in fair conditions or at slack water, but I can imagine that in a westerly gale and a flood tide, you wouldn't want to be anywhere near the place, as it would truly be described as unnavigable. During a storm on spring tides, it's said that you can hear the roar from the standing waves and whirlpools up to 10 miles away. The word Corryvreckan translates to cauldron, and that perfectly describes the sea state around the whirlpools, and it's quite something to have the throttle set for 8 knots, just ahead of the standing waves that were breaking behind the boat and not be moving at all. There is an old Irish text known as Cormac's Glossary, written by the King and Bishop of Cashel, Cormac mac Cullinan, who died in the year 908. There is a great whirlpool which lies between Ireland and Scotland to the north, in the meeting of various seas. Its thunderous eruption and its bursting and its roaring are heard amongst the clouds, like the steam boiling of a cauldron of fire. I felt that was a pretty cool description of the place as to how it might have appeared of old during the storm.
You can see we came from up that way. There's Corryvreckan. What's this island called, mate? Linnhe, Isles of the Sea. So we heard the anchor prep there. We're coming. Just going to come into this small bay here, and the rock that you can see over to the side. So we're going to come in and turn right, and then we're going to go and anchor behind that rock. David was just saying there's a nice walk up here to the lighthouse, which is up there. And I don't know if you can see on the camera, there's a white rock over there. There's a lot of birds sat on there. I was wondering why the rock was white. So we used the binoculars and realised it was bird poo. But lovely day for the motor. Not too much for sailing, but absolutely gorgeous. And it looks like we've got somebody else joining us in there as well. Yeah, seconds ago he had us all the way over there. Crazy David. Not a chance of us being putting Volupia in there.
Have a wee look at the other one.
Yes, mate. So David's bringing himself ashore. We're not too confident with this anchorage here. This is an old, I'll zoom out a little bit, was an old rock quite a while ago, and for many of years it was mined for slate, and there's a big hole in the middle. But David's going to go up there for a bit of an explore. I'm going to keep my eye on the depth. Saying we've got 3.8 metres there. I don't know if you can see that on this. Yeah, 3.8. But all the seabed is just slate slag, so you have to be really careful. Don't know if you can see down there. I can just make it out, and you can just see all the slate. The same as the bank there. It just looks like that under the water. So to stay safe, we're keeping one on board while one person goes and explores. And this is not going to help. We came from around the other side of there today. Corryvreckan's around the other side of that, and then around the opposite of the 180 way, Oban's around that corner. So to get back to our marina, we just go straight up that way, turn to port, and we'll our marina is just tucked up behind there. But there's another way which I've been too scared to do in Volupia, which is over here somewhere. I'm not too sure where, can't find a passage, which is a much thinner, more dangerous way to go in. So if your engine fails or anything like that, you're up on the bank quite fast. And there's loads of warnings on the charts and stuff. So I've always thought, I'm not going to go there. Well, with David being as crazy as he is, he's going to bring us back that way.